This place is rocking after the starting lineups were announced. An incredible playoff atmosphere. Opening tip in just a moment. Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's game one of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at point. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Jackson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at two-guard. Taking a look at Minnesota, it took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Edwards against Irving. Washington outside. Up top, Lively. Doncic outside. No good on the triple. Jackson against Doncic. Jackson outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. The three is up. They get it again. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Both free throws good from Thompson.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Edwards finds Randle inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Randle.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jackson against Doncic. Pass to Washington. That shot off. Randle with some nice D.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Count it.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
To the middle. Here's Washington. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Randle, the pass to Jackson. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Irving, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Now here's Irving. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Jackson. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Irving against Edwards. Fade away. Rebound Minnesota.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Alexander Walker. Thompson pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Outside Edwards. Over Washington. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Jackson's got 10 points.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A stunning full-court play by Randall, giving his all to protect the fast break and get to the bucket.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 8-point game. And Dallas calls time here.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 8. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Jackson with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Randall's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall, but he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Doncic passes to Irving. Over Edwards. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Lively.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Dallas with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Randall, the pass to Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. Up and over Doncic. Here's Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Mavericks trail by 16. And it's Doncic on the drive. The three from Thompson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Thompson's got 5.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Jackson surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Gobert. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Prosper comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Irving. Here's McDaniels. After the basket by Dallas. And the dunk by Jackson.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Prosper. Here's Marshall. Pass to Prosper. Back to Marshall. The kick out to Conley. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. Marshall with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. DiVincenzo pass to Jackson. He gets it in there. He's got 18.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Doncic. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Jackson. 18 points for him. Left side, DiVincenzo. Back to Jackson. Pass to Miller. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Marshall. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Prosper. Offensive rebound. Mavericks. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3. Miller pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the left wing. Counted. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Gafford. Nice D from Reed.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Out to the wing. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
To the inside. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Prosper. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 5. From deep, here's Doncic. Reed with the rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
For your Timberwolves, Jackson, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He does not get the second one. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Marshall. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Pass to Reed. Gafford with the block. Now Conley. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A great move by Conley. Uses that dribble move to get the space he needed.
Here's Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got 23.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Prosper. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Irving is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jackson, then it's Hardy, and it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 30 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Washington inside, checked by Randle. And it's Washington missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jackson, the pass to Randle. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
First free throw is good.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And Randle drops them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Jackson outside. Down low. And Randle the bucket on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Washington against Randall. Outside Irving. Shoots over Hardy, and Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 9 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Mavericks trail by 20. Conley passes to Lively. Here's Washington. Outside Conley. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Basket's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jackson against Conley. The 3 from Thompson. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Jackson. He's got 27. Right side Edwards. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. He's got 17.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Dallas calls time here.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on and get live for your Timberwolves dance show.
Mavericks trail by 21. Irving for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Jackson against Conley. Jackson gets the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And he's going for the oop here. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Dallas foul. Mike Conley. 2nd personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Minnesota. Jackson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Dallas with it. Irving with it. He's got 9. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Savvy play call by Irving, moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Jackson, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Washington. Back to Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Conley's got 6.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Conley.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Jackson, pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Lively. Washington finds Lively. Conley looking for an opening. Washington outside.
Dallas foul. Mike Conley.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas.
Substitution on court.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And Gafford with the block. And they're on the run. And here's Thompson for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now. Jackson against Conley. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson, the pass to Randall. And Gafford with the block. And he's able to get it back. Conley, he's open. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That free throw good from Irving. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels come. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves lead by 20. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Lively down low. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Jackson. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jackson's got 37. Here's Doncic. Washington outside. Pass to Lively. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by Jackson. Randall's got 19 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 39.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Doncic passes to Lively. Now Washington. Doncic outside. Fires for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Back to Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 41.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Irving attacking, shoots, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Jackson down low, guarded by Doncic. Back to Jackson. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic against Edwards. Pass to Irving. Lets it fly. Another miss by Irving. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Edwards, a pass to Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Rudy Gobert on top. Second is Anthony Edwards.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Mavericks trail by 20. And here's Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Trailing by 19. And the 3 off target. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Jackson. And a missed layup. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Doncic finds Irving to the middle. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 48.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way, guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Timberwolves foul, Jackson. First personal foul, second team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. The three from Washington. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Right wing. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Randall. The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Thompson scanning the floor. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 22. Now Jackson. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Edwards against Thompson. Kicks it to Doncic. The three ball. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Mavericks trail by 21. From deep three-point land. Another three for Dallas.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's the Timberwolves lead by 20. Outside Edwards. Jackson with it. Checked by Washington. And the bucket is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Irving looking around. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jackson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Inside, Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Mavericks trail by 18. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Doncic outside. With the second effort, it's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Jackson, the pass to Edwards. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Lively. Pass to Washington. Here's Thompson. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Jackson, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Too much Rudy Gobert. can take a lot of contact down low.
Here's Irving. Over Edwards. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Randall, good. Randall's got 23 points.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
And here's Doncic outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Jackson. Edwards, a pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And we know Clay can hit from deep, but he can use the threat of the shot to get his drive. Really puts the D in a tough spot.
That free throw's good from Thompson.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting.
Substitution on court. At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
Minnesota leading by 22. Jackson with it. Checked by Washington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
15 foul.
Here's Irving. Over Edwards. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 20.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Lets it go from 14. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Gafford. Washington against Randall. Here's Doncic. Randall pulls down the board.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Jackson, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Doncic with it. One more dime, and he'll have a double-double.
They've really relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense.
Here's Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Jackson outside. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's now claimed the 2nd most points ever in a playoff game.
Just roasting the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. Doncic passes to Washington. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 30.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
It's Jackson, high post. Up and over Doncic. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Mavericks trail by 21. Back to Doncic. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Alexander Walker, the pass to Jackson. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 22.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Jackson, the pass to Randall. Back to Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Washington, right side. Thompson outside. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Doncic, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals, a tone-setting win for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Dog.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Here's Edwards. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Doncic. Yep, count it.
Got one positive takeaway. At least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight. But only...
And yes, another basket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, what I'm sure we'll never forget.
And this crowd taking the opportunity to cheer one of the great individual playoff performances in league history.
An offensive outburst that will live on in the minds of everyone who witnessed it.
It's not often that you get to see history being made. I think people will be talking about his performance for a long time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Man, he was really impressive in that win, setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.